and abundance. What's up, world? How y'all been? You already know I'm be on my grind. I ain't gonna lie. I'm still here, sending them positive vibes and positive energy out to you and yours. May peace and blessings be upon you and your entire family. And that's true, Bill. I'm not gonna play with it. I'm gonna keep it real with you. You know what I mean? And life is good. We blessed. You know why? Woke up today. I don't got time to be stressing. Stressing for what? Got a job, got a roof over our head, got money to buy food, get something to drink, you got a place to sleep. Man, just think like that. But the main thing, you got breath of life. How about that? I know y'all like, where you been at? I just been living life, man, learning, just learning, just growing as a human being, and just really just sick of YouTube. Because it's so censored, like, I don't got time, you know what I'm saying? All them other social medias is full of, like, Instagram, Facebook, like, they all trash. I'm on X. Shout out to Elon Musk. You already know. Shout out to my fellow patriots out there. America first. We did it. Got my man in office. Yes, sir. He ain't there yet. He just the elect. And already that money been bubbling. Yeah. I hope y'all been making them investments, because I told you, position yourself. And this ain't even it yet. We in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? The hill way up there. We down here. We in the beginning of the bull run. It ain't even touched the surface. It ain't even alt season yet. Bitcoin ain't even went through the whole run yet. It's at the beginning. We early. Man, it's just such a blessing just to be early. We so early in this whole world, there's the whole crypto world is early. It's only 16 years old. Bitcoin only been around for 16 years. Blockchain, this is new technology. I'm gonna give you some insight. Like the internet, when the internet first came out, basically when they first start really like twiddling with it to get it started, that was 1960. All right, so it took about 25, 30 years before it really got the, you know what I'm saying? And look where we at now. So that's how early we are with this blockchain. Okay, now it might not take as long because it's moving a lot faster, but what I'm saying to you is stop playing and do your research like I've been telling you from day one. If you think I'm going to still be making these kind of videos and stressed out and worrying and wondering what's the next paycheck to paycheck, no. My investments right now got me smiling. Look, I'm trying to hold on. Just as when Trump got elected, and I'm looking at my Cold Wallet, I'm looking at my Zalman Wallet, I'm looking at my Coinbase, looking at my Uphold account, my Caleb and Brown. Shout out to them. You know what I mean? And what else? I probably got something somewhere I ain't even thinking about right now, but I'm looking at all that and seeing how it moved from just him getting elected since election day. Bruh. I'm looking at the job sideways. I'm going to job smiling, going to work smiling, everything. But I gotta hold on. It's the patient game, because we in the beginning. So the bull run ain't begin yet. So, I ain't getting out. I ain't never selling no XRP anyway. I'm holding that. It's going to be times when you DeFi, we're going to be able to make, you're going to be able to make money off your money from just sitting, living off the interest. Are you kidding me? Like, I ain't touching. Why would I sell XRP when we all know that's the king? Bitcoin, just the granddaddy, was created first. But XRP going to be that one. Trust and believe. Ain't nobody doing it like that. Regulations, we still waiting for all these regulations to go through. I'm telling you, when it go down, it's going down. Tokenization is in the eyesight. We can see it. It's way down there, but it's coming together. All these big institutions, XRPL, like, they be mad at me. I don't do memes. No meme zone. Not for me. So, to each his own. I ain't mad at you. Get your money. Get your money. Only meme I would touch, if so, would be sold. Only because we know, reading the documents, that's who the institutions, aka the smart money, is going to be dealing with or messing with or putting their money in. So you already know if the institution's going to deal with it, you got to roll with it. But I ain't even tripping. I ain't rolling with Salon. I got too many other good smart money investments just because I know smart money about to pull that liquidity into them. it's going down. So shout out to everybody who follow me. Shout out to everybody who supported me. I'm not gonna talk y'all to death. This is one of them like, hey, how you been? I'm still here. God is good. We blessed. You blessed if you invested in this crypto. You blessed if you voted for Trump. You blessed if you didn't vote for him, because you gonna see, yeah, drain the swamp. Yeah, it's time. It's time, man. It's time. There's a lot of stuff going on and stressing us out and struggling us, and y'all ain't understand why. I know, got you all, democracy, democracy. But we rather be a republic. You know why? Because it's we the people, full of people. We vote these people in, they supposed to do what we ask them to do. They get in there and they start thinking they supposed to do what they doing. They're voting with the way they want to vote. Nah, we telling you what we want with us. That's why we voted you in there. Man, you just do your research on all this, because it's not the same. It's not the same. You need to learn about what's going on in life. And there's a lot going on they ain't telling you. So you need to learn. That's it, that's all. And we gonna be straight. That's it. Once you feel it and learn it, get on that right frequency, you're gonna be straight. The right frequencies. 432 megahertz. That's it. Get on that frequency and just be peaceful within self, spread love to others. Your blessings gonna keep coming. Yeah, shout out to my MAGA friends, my new MAGA friends. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to my Patriot friends. Shout out to my America First friends, because we all come from different walks of life, shapes and sizes, skin colors, tones, genders. And guess what? We all want the same thing. America first. We want them to take care of us first, because there's no way we should be sending billions of dollars nowhere. And we got things going on right here. It's like, what's going on? Why we got homeless people? Why are we stressed out? Why are we struggling? Why is everything just on us? Credit card bills, insurance company, this, that. It's just too much. Drain the swamp. All this enforcement, all this censorship. It's just, bro, I'm tired. I'm sick and tired. So, you know, we got to stick together. We got work to do, though. I mean, don't stop, because we got to make sure we vote. Get these people in office all the way down to the state, city councilman level. Get involved, because we can do it. We can do it as a community together. Yeah, and get off of them phony social media sites. They phony. They censor and they phony, and you ain't learning nothing. You watching dumb videos, laughing, and bro, get on X. It's the new media. It's the new news. They got spaces on there, podcast shows. You can learn, and you can meet people from all over the country. You ain't got to touch them or see them, but you still online, and it's worth your brain power, because you wasting your brain power on them other joints. Swear to God. And shout out to my family and my loved ones. I still love y'all. Y'all gonna wake up. You gonna see. They not the people. They not the people for you just because of your skin color. Just because they promise you this and promise you that. My good friends I love so much, but y'all don't get it yet. Y'all gonna get it, though. But me, I'm team Trump. Shout out to Trump. Yeah, I'm gonna cut this one short. But shout out to XRP, shout out to Ripple, shout out to XLM, shout out to XDC, shout out to all the ISO 20022, shout out to HBAR, shout out to Quant, shout out to Chainlink, Poly, Avalanche, Tron. Come on, bro. Who are you talking to? I'm ready. No me zone. I ain't got time for that play money. You can go to this casino, go ahead. I don't do the casino. I ain't got time for that. Hello, you know what I mean? That's just not me. I know what I'm doing. Because right now, my grandkids, they gonna be happy about what I'm doing. This ain't for me. I had enough money, ran through money my whole life. As long as I got a roof on my head, I'm healthy and doing, man, I'm good. These investments right here, I'm thinking 100 years down the line, and they gonna be happy. Straight up and down. This is a blessing. And I suggest anybody who watching this video, do your research. Learn what the new technology, learn what the money system, learn about what's about to go down, and learn about these digital currency coins. Learn what you need to be doing. And learn about your democracy, learn about your republic, learn about this government and how they should be, what they should be doing. And you know what I mean? I could go even deeper, but I ain't even gonna go that deep, not in this video. I just wanna send these good vibes out to you, positive vibes and positive energy, sending peace and blessings out to you and yours, and hoping that you catch it. Cause it ain't nothing but love with me. I don't got time for all that. Did that, been there, done that, and with all that right now. Right now, I'm trying to change my circle, change my vision, so that I can learn new things. I want to learn something new every day that can benefit me and those that I love. I don't got time for the drama free. Peace and blessings to y'all, and I ain't sending nothing but love. Hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry I ain't been doing nothing, but like I say, YouTube be on that bullshit. Simple and plain. Peace and blessings. Nothing but love. I'm ready to go to my crypto class. Shout out to Smoke. We about to go live at 4.
Finally seeing that kind of unlocked in a Trump embraced crypto and crypto embraced Trump. And I think we're seeing that reflect in kind of how the markets have reacted since the election.
Elon and I are going to start a separate track of Dogecasts that explain exactly what we're doing to the public to provide transparency in what is a once-in-a-generation project. We want to bring the public along with us, to lift the curtain, to take us behind the scenes of what actually that waste, fraud, and abuse in government looks like. However bad you think it is, it's probably worse. But we don't want to do this to just expose the problem. We want to do it to solve the problem.
For now, we will look at the steps-by-step format of how this works. Step 1. Aircraft releases the missile. Step 2. After a few seconds, the missile opens its 2 wings. Step 3. It first uses inertial and GPS for guidance at the first stage of the missile. Step 4. Drops to low cruising altitude and identifies its position using GPS, just like the animation shown here. As you can see, it flies below the radar and close to the hills and ground. Step 5. At the final stage, a thermal homing head and a terrain contour matching are used to guide the missiles. This is how it works. It uses the IR sensor imaging infrared seeker to track and process images, helping it glide to its target. Step 6. It climbs to a higher altitude. This helps the command and control to even monitor the target in the dark using a 2-way data link. For the final maneuver, the nose cone is jettisoned to allow a high-resolution thermographic camera or infrared homing to observe the target area. The missile then tries to locate its target based on its preloaded data information. If all is approved, it then dives to destroy the target. Let's look at how its weapon system works. As stated, the Storm Shadow or Scalp missile have 2 warheads, a precursor at the front, and the second one is the follow-through bomb. Let's consider this simple bunker as a target, which is composed of 2 layers of soil and concrete. Step 1. Contact sensor detects a target. Step 2. Armor-penetrating precursor blasts jet of hot metal through up to 4 to 5 meters or 16 feet of concrete.
I made 2 separate videos before the election. One of the videos said I was going to vote for Kamala Harris. The other video said I was going to vote for Donald Trump. And I just wanted to see the mixed reactions from people and how people would react, because I do a lot of work from my hometown, do a lot of work from my community. I work with young boys. And I never said who I was voting for. But I made those 2 videos because I wanted to show people how they are in reality. I made the Donald Trump video and I made the Kamala Harris video. Under the Kamala Harris video, you definitely had some Trump supporters like, well, we understand that you may have a different opinion or whatever, but we still support what you do. Maybe you'll wake up one day, etc., etc. You know, things like that. It wasn't nothing vile, wasn't no bad comments or nothing. I made the Donald Trump video. I got people that unfollowed me. I got people saying they can't support nothing I do no more. I got folk calling me all types of names, etc., etc. But what's crazy is all of the Kamala Harris supporters have become what they accuse Trump supporters of being. When you say you support Donald Trump, y'all be ready to kill him. Y'all ready to burn him at the stake. You calling them all types of names. You unfollowing them. You don't care what they're doing for their community. Nothing. If you support Trump, F you, I hate you so much, etc., etc. But all the people under the post, all the Trump supporters, when I said I was going to vote for Kamala, it was all love anyway. They was like, well, we still support what you're doing. We still going to donate. We still love the work, even though you don't have to support Donald Trump, etc., etc. So I've only received hate from the people that call themselves the tolerant side, the side that's supposed to be about love, the side that's supposed to that's not about hate. But it's crazy because anytime somebody doesn't agree with you, all you spew is hate. All you give is hate. So it's funny how everybody who call themselves Democrats, you have turned into what you accuse the Republicans of being.
You're the Democrats. What are you going to do for the next 2 years? How do you regroup?
Therapy. We're all going to therapy. I don't know why are we here? There's nothing. If you're a Democrat, all we can say is we hope that Susie decides that she's going to take a long vacation, that they hire some terrible people and make some mistakes to give us a chance. Right now, they have everything. They got the Supreme Court, they got the Electoral College, they got the House, they got the Senate, they got the popular vote, and we're just sitting here with the dunce cap on. This time last week, we thought we were the smartest people in the world. We thought Donald Trump was an idiot. We thought his campaign made no sense, and it turned out they were smarter than us. And we don't have anything to say to you. Now, I can sit here and pretend I know something. Here's what I know. Everybody I know is miserable. Everybody's on these Zoom calls. Nobody's got any good ideas, and it's going to take us a while to figure this out. I'm not good at coming here and faking and pretending like no, we got whooped.
Hey, man, you're gonna go to the spa. You need a massage and a cucumber water, buddy.
I agree. And a cookie.
That's right.
So there are some Republicans, or I should say some Democrats, who are wondering whether or not she should retire during President Biden's remaining time in the White House. The theory is that Democrats would then replace her with a younger liberal judge. It wouldn't, as you said, change the balance either. But in some ways, people are saying this would sort of ensure that Democrats at least don't lose anything. So this morning on Meet the Press, Senator Bernie Sanders was questioned about this very theory. Take a listen to what he said.
Some Democrats behind the scenes quietly talking about the possibility, should Justice Sotomayor step down, to allow President Biden to appoint someone who's younger. She's only 70 years old. Is that something that you would support? Do you think she should step down?
No, I don't.
Have you heard any talk of this?
A little bit, yes. I don't think it's a sensible approach.
So, Sahil, how real of a possibility is this?
It seems very unlikely at this time, Yamiche, in part because Democrats have, another 6 or 7 weeks left in the year before they have to hand over the Senate. So she would have to retire very quickly, and they would have to move very quickly. Now, there is precedent for this. Back in 2020, when Justice Ginsburg died, Republicans did the confirmation of Justice Amy Coney Barrett in 1 month flat, which is less time than Democrats have now. So if Democrats are feeling very aggressive and if Justice Sotomayor decides to retire, they theoretically could do it. I'm not really sure Democrats have it in them to do that. But the real time to have had this conversation, Yamiche, was earlier this year. And we did report on it in April. There were some Democrats who were nervous about this idea of Justice Sotomayor, whether she's going to stick around for another 4, however many years, 8 years, till Democrats get the trifecta again. And Sotomayor's defenders kind of shut it down, said, nope, that's not an appropriate thing to ask her to do. And it looks like she's staying.
The donor class can't just sit back on the sidelines and say, oh, well, don't worry, this will all work itself out.
In the intelligence community, they have 6 ways from Sunday at getting back at you.
Consider it a question, Dr. Epstein. Just describe to us how the SEAM works. SEAM is search engine manipulation. In fact, how it works, and just a brief punchline of the extraordinary power that these tech companies are now wielding to do what the CIA has always wanted to do, which is, without ever going into a country and doing all the things they used to do, assassinating leaders, paying off unions, destroying the credibility of institutions, driving division and polarization between different groups in the society, all those other tools they developed through 20 years of experimentation through MK Ultra and MK Naomi and MK Dietrich and all the MK programs, MK meaning mind control, which is what they were after, both individual control of individuals to control of entire societies. And now they can do that much more effectively just by manipulating algorithms at Google. And so, will you explain how that works? It is terrifying, by the way.
Quick video for my followers and all my true crypto bros and sis and all my MAGA bros and sis. Just want to send some positive vibes to y'all and let y'all know we blessed. Don't worry about a thing. Just trust in God. And we blessed because we woke up today. So peace and blessings to each and every one of y'all. And don't worry about a thing. We just leaving that growth stage. Now we going into that bubble phase. Just be patient. Don't fall for the games and all the bull you hearing on this app. And not financial advice, but stay away from all them opinions out there. Peace and blessings to all. Hope you catch these good vibes. Have a great day.
To me, take your clothes off. And I said no. And I left. And they told me they were gonna burn all my music. And they didn't stop. They didn't stop asking me, and then I just froze and I don't even remember. And I will not say his name. I understand this Me Too movement. I understand that some people feel really comfortable with this, and I do not. I do not ever want to face that person.
Look, Norma, this is the last time I'm going to reply to you because I'm a busy man. I got things to do, but I hope that I can help you, encourage you to look into what I'm saying. When you talk about the cages and everything, let's talk about the cages. Since you think it was Trump that separated those kids from their parents, you know why they separated those kids from their parents at the border? Because Obama had signed the law that if you arrived at the border with a child, regardless, they were letting you in. A lot of these kids, once they separated these people, the person that brought that child was let into the U.S. and that child disappeared. So what they started doing is they started taking blood tests, right? And I know the news told you, oh my God, they started doing blood tests to figure out if what these kids were saying was true. Because the kids that were old enough to speak were saying that they didn't know. Once they separated them from the person that brought them, they were saying they didn't know who these people were. That they were abducted in their towns in Mexico and then brought to the border. So they started verifying that, to see if there was truly a relation to this person. And there was a lot that weren't. Now I know that the hatred that you have for Trump won't allow you to look into what I'm telling you. But do you really think that someone like me with family from Michoacan, which I believe you have too, do you really think that I would support a racist? You don't get prouder Mexicano than my dad. Okay? Now, do I think Trump is perfect? No. But if you were willing to ignore all the things that Obama and Biden did to our people, like I mentioned, gun running into Mexico to the cartels that are killing our people, lying about DACA, right? You guys want to throw all that out the window. Right now, there's estimates that there's more than 100,000 children missing under the Biden administration. 100,000 children missing, and you want to make excuses for Biden because somebody told you that Trump is racist. Yet our own people are making corridos for this man. Our own people are starting to wake up and understand that the media has lied the same way they lied about the president of Mexico. They lie about AMLO. Why is it that the media continues to try to bash the people, that try to wake people up to the corruption? The AMLO has tried to help Mexico and has done things for the people of Mexico that no one has ever done, and has exposed the corruption. And the media uses their branch of communication to bash him. Yet you can look in Mexico and the people love him, because just like here in America, he is for the people. Now, Norma, if you don't want to look into what I said, then there's nothing else for me to say to you.
Health, wealth, and abundance. What's up, word?